With Ketamine from Dystopia, streaming with Ketamine. We're gonna do a quick update on what happened to my hangar after I unlocked the flight pass. I wound up getting 9 blueprints this weekend. That allowed me to unlock the F-22 and the Felon. We've been grinding on them pretty equally. Put 100 trophies on one, I'll switch to the other one and put 100 trophies on it. Want to get them to 800. Like I said, my goal is when I get a new jet, we'll run it up. We'll make sure we max out parts on at least 2 or 3 jets of these 8 to 12s. And then we'll run these up to make sure they have at least 800 trophies on them before I purchase a new jet. Then we'll run these two up and keep them maintained. A lot of people missed it. How I divide up my flat passes, so we'll see that we'll go to our Ace Coin shop because I need to put parts on something just for discussion. So we have our level 7s, and our level 7s and level 8s, you need, like at level 12, you need 15,500 parts basically. So this vegan is 1,000 parts away from being maxed out. What else do we have above? We have a level 8. It'll take something like 15 or 16,000. There's a chart. We have our fulcrum that needs a few more. The MiG, the frog foot, I'm leaving at 12. None of these are planning to be upgraded anytime soon. So we're going to, so we're just going to skip the parts for now and show you that at any time can I take my next flight pass. I can divide up all the parts and put on the vegan and max it out, put on the fulcrum. I might be able to max out 2 more jets. But the point is, I'm building my hangar for a long-term strategy. So it means that none of these jets are going to be upgraded to 20 anytime soon. My 20s are set. I have a dogfighter, an F4 Phantom, which is about medium range and dogfighting, and you have your long range. That's all I really need. And I'll run this Mirage 2000 as a 20 a lot. It's hard to run that A10 as a 16 because you're just going to pull 20s most of the time, especially if you're partied up. I was going to push it to 20 and stopped. Just not a fun jet to fly for me. So I could take my flight pass if I wanted this if I decide I want this MiG-29 Fulcrum, I can put my parts on any of these jets that demand parts. And I can take my silver, which a flight pass will get you, it has the parts in silver to get you 60% of the way. All of these are obviously over 60%. I can take my flight pass, any of these 12s, 13s, I can push them right up to 20 in a flight pass. I don't want to do that because I'm playing the long game. Now, like I said, we got 9 blueprints, so we did max out a bunch of blueprints. Maxed out, got our 8 blueprints on, I believe. We maxed out the Foxhound. I think we maxed out the Aardvark. We maxed out one more, and that gave us the ability to unlock Hangar 20 and unlock all the jets, and that's when I decided I'd go ahead and get the Raptor and the Felon. But that is the hangar strategy. We keep ours below 7. This is not too many jets for parts. When you're playing a long game, you can tighten it up. Yeah, you could surely not have as many 7s. But that's not the game that I'm trying to play. The game that I'm trying to play is a blueprint game. And right now we just want to max out our blueprints as much as possible. And still be able to collect trophies, because Dystopia is a high trophy. You need to be at least a Grandmaster, preferably 30,000. So the grind can't stop there. So what we can do is take away our need for parts on anything that's 8 plus. Let them collect blueprints. Anytime I want one of the jets moved up to 20, it takes one flight pass and they're there. I just want to unlock a lot of things and keep them at 7. Once I've probably got some of these maxed out already, I'll probably move some of these to 8 so they can start collecting their blueprints. I doubt it. I'm probably going to wait for more of these to max out. Ready to see like J10. I will say the JF17, I haven't maxed out on my alt with 8 blueprints. I have 1 blueprint here. I do not notice a difference. Maybe the cooldown timer from 3 seconds. I know you can use it about 10 times before it goes to 5. Maybe that is what I missed, but not really seeing a big, unless you're just doing blueprint upgrades to upgrade your hangar like I did, not really seeing a big difference on 1 blueprint versus 8. But that is the deal. It's not too many jets. It's a perfect strategy, and what many in the top 100 wish they would have done, and who I learned it from. The top players. And we're just going to keep continuing with this. I do have a little more 7s than I want. But at the end of the day, you can't stop the grind. And we won't. So we'll see you on the next iteration of Streaming with Ketamine.